Hey, you. Hey, don't listen. Entre!
It's time.
What is the time?
Time you're on stage.
What? Run me a bath now!
There's always one in every group. Always the one that has to be funnier and get more attention. And in a band of 7 exhibitionists, that takes some doing. But one way of doing it is to always be late.
Driver! Camden Town, post haste.
By the way, I'm Suggs. Yeah, that's me singing over there. And that bloke in the foreground, he's Chaz Smash, also a singer. On keyboards is Mike Barson, known as the Mighty Barzo. On drums, Woody Woodgate. On bass guitar, Bedders Bedford. And on rhythm guitar, Chrissy Boy, a man of many words and few chords. Over the years, Madness created its own look. Often dark glasses, sharp suits, Frank Sinatra-style hats, handmade shirts and ties. Mohair, in some cases it's no hair. This is known as swag, and you can see the particular care and attention that's given to our choice of stage clothes.
What do you think of those? Which one shall I pick? Which one? That one or that one? Come on. Which one? The bottom one? Yeah. You think they're it's a dog's bollocks? Do you want them back?
Yeah.
You can't. I've got them now. I'm bigger than you.
So what? I'm older than you. I'm older than you.
I'm faster.
Do you know why everyone wears them back to front?
Why is that?
So they look crap and put them that way round.
I wonder where Lee is. Off to his tailor, no doubt.
What's holding up the delay? Is Lee Thompson actually here?
Right, embarrassment.
Does anyone know where he is?
He's dashing here. He's gold lames.
What's next then?
What?
Are we having a tea break?
No.
Having a position to get some air conditioning for you.
How long for his own good then? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you a little sax player. Good morning. Can we introduce, this is our main man from Las Vegas. Las Vegas, he's been scary, dropped a dollar in Las Vegas, he's been laughing ever since. Lee Thompson, camera crew, Lee Thompson. Yeah. Stick it up, mister! Try and do it together and it'll really sound good.
We're going to give him an action. Give him an action.
No, I don't have to give an action, just sing it.
Sing it over the action, right?
Nice one.
Here you see what is commonly known as a rehearsal. A little bit chaotic and a little bit shambolic, but we haven't played together for 2 years.
Get your up in the air!
We actually split up in 1986 over some spilt milk, but after a few tears and a few years, we decided to try a one-off concert in North London, in Finsbury Park. And when, in 1992, we played the first Madstock, people came in their droves. 75,000 to be precise. Finsbury Park, we love you.
I said yeah! Yeah, what I said yeah! I said yeah! Yeah! I say, do you believe I would tell myself I would give it to the policeman? I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. And if I do that, would I say so? And if we would shout, do now, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I know the fool to love myself. All the sinners who are the done to me now. That was wrong, man. That was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong. Give it to me one time.
Give it to me 2 times.
Are we going through any of the
Big Bird.
Madness songs?
Yeah, we've done that.
We've done all those things before we turn up. No, we did it. Earlier.
Yeah, we've got these balloons that we're going to use. We're going to throw them out in the audience. We're going to throw these balloons out in the audience.
They've got to blow them up.
We're not blowing them up though.
It all started in 1979 at the Dublin Castle pub in Camden Town. We couldn't play very well in those days, but it was all motivated by energy from us and from our friends who turned up in the crowd. Eventually queues started forming around the block, and before we knew what was happening, we were on top of the pops playing the Prince. It was a hit, and it was a shock. We'd become semi-professional.
Mr. Barson, myself and yourself turned up for the first gig. I mean, I know I was there. And he said, what sort of music do you play? And we said, this is jazz music. He said, are you politically aware? And I remember saying, upset me. But anyway, yeah, we got in there and we played a lot of punk music, and we was never invited back. But there was no stopping us. We came through the back door, we came out through the windows.
Come here,
no
Mark.
stopping it. Like wildfire.
What are you doing here?
I'm visiting.
No, a good-looking girl, you know.
What do you think of madness?
Sorry, it's not
Madness to you, what would you say?
I would say I've never heard of them.
I was going to give her a madness ticket, wasn't I? Super glue that lot together.
That's okay though. I'll go figure out who you are.
Oh my God!
Right?
Watch Take a Lean about 20 times.
I know who you are.
Loads of madness tickets!
Just before a gig, we always do a sound check. It's a bit weird playing to an empty field full of sanitation lorries and candy floss merchants.
Back to your fucking stalls now.
It's a bit like being in the middle of a surreal fairground. But it calms the nerves and reassures the band that they will be able to hear themselves when we perform later in the evening. It's also fantastic when you find out that the sax player has managed to turn up. Well, what can you say about the fans? They really are amazing. It's a madness fashion show, and every song seems to mean something different to each member of the crowd, and they've dressed up accordingly.
North London, your home crowd. Does it still feel like a home crowd when you play here?
Oh, definitely, yeah. You know, it's funny enough, I was thinking on the way here, I just passed a coach that had come from Portsmouth and Eastbourne or somewhere. And I thought a lot of people come on coaches, but basically the majority of people come from around here, yeah, and it's very nice. It's very, very nice indeed.
So when you start out as a band, you know, each gig is almost like a happening or a party because they're so far apart. Then you sort of establish and you're doing it all the time, and it gets a bit like, oh, it's work now. But now it's back to sort of special occasions.
We started off, the first one was us getting back together, the second one was our last ever concert, the third one was our second last concert, and now we're doing our second getting back together one. So who knows, I think the ball's sort of rolling a bit. I mean, we've just been to America where they're really getting into it for the first time. I personally, I've been one of the ones who've been dragging my feet a bit because I wasn't sure about doing a new record, but I feel more that maybe it's possible now, yeah. I mean, next year will be our 20th anniversary as a band, so maybe that's a good time for us to do another record, yeah.
There's always all sorts of rumours that we are going to reform full-time and make another album together. Well, I can categorically state for the record that we might, or we might not. But just between you and me, we will.